All right, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to more adventures in game dev, where today we're going to be working on some BlockBall. You're, of course, as usual, listening to StreamBeats. This is the lo-fi playlist. So, stream was a little delayed because first I forgot some stuff I had to take care of, which didn't take very long. I just had to like run out for a minute to do some things. I just needed to get it done before I forgot about it later. That's the important part. And then XSplit updated, which took a minute or two to update, and then it broke a bunch of stuff, which is what I spent the majority of my time just now doing. So, it's working. I fixed it. Or rather, I found the problem and worked around it, but kind of a pain in the ass. I really should get a backup OBS thing, except I don't like using OBS. It's, I know people swear by it, and I know it's decent, but, it has issues for me. I've never gotten it to work right. I can, like, set up the scenes and all that, but the actual part where it streams to the place is not great. And also, whenever it streams, it outputs as a single large file, which is not ideal. When I reuse XSplit, I record locally, which outputs a bunch of 4 GB files, which, one, means that I don't have to worry about files corrupting. If the stream dies, like it did before, I don't have to worry about losing 4 hours of video because the last, minute of it corrupted. Instead, I only lose, depending on the stream, like an hour or like 2 minutes. And that can be easily spliced in using footage from Twitch. If I use the one from OBS, whole thing will be gone. Just gone forever. Smaller file size, yeah, sure, but that's what I have Handbrake for, and I can crunch that stuff down. Anyway, that's all side nonsense. I should get more water real quick. I should have done that while the stream was starting, but I was checking other things. Alright, anyway. So, today, my main goal is to do this. Create the dialogue windows. I think this won't be too hard, but you never know. I may extend that to, like, create the dialogue windows and the backgrounds or something. So, first what we're going to do is I'm going to make a new room here just to work inside of it. And we're going to call this room. Yeah, I thought so. So, right, we're going to rename it. I gotta rename it appropriately too. So it's Room Game VN. Or Room Game Visual Novel. Because it's a visual novel, really. That's what it is. What was that noise just now? That was a static hiss, but I don't know where that came from. Okay, actually, no, it would be like B. There we go. B-O-B. Oh, come on. It's not even for me. There you go. So BlockBall or B-Ock-Ball. Like, because Fate Stay Night, so it's B-O-B instead of that. Let's just add a thing here. I'm just doing that so I have that written down. weird. I thought I pushed these changes before in source control. What did I do last? What did I add last time when I did this? Yeah, no, I added these. These things should be... Oh, because I didn't push to... I probably didn't push it, that's why. That's what caused it. I don't think there's anything else that I have real issues with. Blip, scripts. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, right. Before I forget also, go to room testing. I haven't finished fixing the controller utility, so I'm just going to get rid of that for the time being. Alright, so game VN. This and room testing will basically be what I need to work with. The VN room is just going to, like, copy over the objects I need. Okay, so what do I need to keep in here? The controller object is persistent at all times, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay. We're gonna have to make... So let's make a new object here. I'm gonna make create... object, and we're gonna call this master. Let's call it master VN, because that's basically what it's gonna be working with. Now, how do I want to? Okay, I'll make a create event first. Get a step event. And definitely going to need draw events, because that's, like, the only thing it's doing, really. I know, I've got... This is weird, because I gotta make a bunch of considerations for stuff I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. And also, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah. So, the best way to describe what I'm trying to deal with at the moment is basically... Alright, let me do this real quick. Just so that works. Oh, and also let me, I'm not going to do anything with the background sprite. I'm just going to change the color to, like, something like that. So it's easier to make out any things I put on there. That's the only reason I'm using gray, because that way I can go like, okay, that's white, that's black. It fits for everything. Once I actually do stuff, then I can change the background. I can add parallax and shit even if I wanted. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so the problem I'm trying to deal with here is I'm trying to make considerations for everything I might need in the future in terms of this master object for visual novels. But I don't even know what I need yet. This is like... What's the best way to put this? This is like I'm trying to design a dinner for 30 people, but all I know is that there's 30 people and at least some of them have deadly allergies. So I could make any old dish I wanted. I could plan anything I want, but if it turns out that 5 people have seafood allergies and another 3 have peanut allergies and I added like some kind of seafood peanut dish, I'm shit out of luck. In this moment, I have complete unlimited freedom, which is the most difficult state to work with. If I have a constraint to work within, then I can go, okay, these are the constraints I work within, this is the stuff I have to do, this is the stuff I need to work on. But as it is, it's a wide open field, which could be anything, but also could be everything. So let's start with this. Dialog windows. What do I need? I need spawn sprite, or let's see, I need to draw sprite for window. I need to draw text. I need to draw text from a thing as well. Include click to advance text to end / next text block. Draw sprite for window, draw text, include click to advance text end / next text block. What else? Okay, I need to draw text. Box. I need to have the box. I need to have the text. I need to have click to advance the text to the next state or draw the next state. Stuff like the backlog is something that can be dealt with later. This is the current issue. Okay, I'm also going to do something real quick here. We're going to have some animation sprites coming up. So we're going to create a new sprite. And we're going to call it sprite advance text indicator. Okay, I only need this, and I don't really need 9 slice. I mean, it could be helpful. I also need to have a second frame. There we go. Okay, we are going to edit an image. And what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this polygon tool. 32. There we go. That looks good. Okay, now let's see here. Probably gonna wanna... Let's fill this with like a nice yellow color. And then I'm gonna commit tool changes, sure. And then I'm going to add in... Let's make it like a color like this. Okay, hold on. Just like that. What size is this? 4, so 4 from the side. 64, so 60. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. This is going to fill this section of it. Maybe that color's not quite right. I want something like this. I want a little darker. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I see. You can actually make it filled. Interesting. Okay. I should probably make it along the top as well, come to think of it. So do that and fill along the top. Oh, okay. Maybe not that color. Maybe not that color. Maybe slightly lighter? Okay. How about lighter than that? No, that's still not light enough. I like that. I think that's better. Okay, and there we go. Okay, that color is not quite right. So I want to take this and just overwrite those ones. There we go. Kinda does it. You can kind of see like a 3D arrow sort of shape going on here, right? So that's sprite 1. Then sprite 2 is going to be this. Oops. What did I... But right there. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So I'll go do when there's new text. That's basically what it'll do. That's it. That's all it's gonna do. Okay, I also need the window. This is where I'd like to use shaders, because there was that thing I tried earlier where I used where the idea was to use the shader to basically overwrite on a pixel thing, or overwrite on a pixel image, so that you could do the thing via, you could basically change colors via programming as opposed to, or you could change colors via programming or adjusting a color map or atlas, as opposed to making new sprites for everything. For now, though, that'll do. Oops, hold on, I didn't activate 9 slice, did I? No, I did activate 9 slice, okay. For now, the score will work the sprite score will work. I can use that one. Okay, so on draw event, we are going to draw sprite. Draw sprite transformed. Draw text. Hey Mixolony, how are you doing? Let's see. Set text alignment. Yeah. Set font. Set text alignment, set font. How about color? Lust layer secret level. That's the dating sim one, right? Which one am I drawing? I'm drawing this one. Okay, I don't remember what the names are. I just remember what they have going on. Okay, so X. Where am I gonna pop this? Pop it 0, whatever. Y, yeah, sure. Scale X. Anyway, what about it? Actually, it's Rel... Wait, is it Relsh or Relski? There is a disconnect happening here. Could you use your words? Okay, it's Rels X, Rels Y, and Rel H, Rel W. Okay. Actually, it's Rel H, isn't it? And this is Rel with. Okay, well, I can't comment on it if I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've actually done that one. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think I did that one because I like saw an image of it and said, haha, that's funny, and then just never bothered. I think I just forgot. Because I went through there before that secret level existed, and I just never went back to it. Okay, 6. No, set font. You know what? Set it to Arial. Why not? Horizontal line left. Vertical line middle. No, top. Definitely top. Alright, so text is going to be... Aha. See, here's the thing, right? I've got to set this text up to be drawn in a specific location. Gamer Mode 9000 Ball of Blocker Edition 2022. I'll play it when it's out, Min. Also, how are you doing? How are things happening for you, Min Brong? Doing good? Hey. boom, boom, boom. Okay, so create, let's say... okay, let's set 2 variables up. That's good to hear. Also, I'm seeing Curse Cracker popping up a lot of places, so... that's also good news as far as I can tell. Indeed. Why, there are people playing it right now. Both of them are VTubers. Got one person, and then you have another person whose tags are sweaty VTuber armpits. That checks out. That seems about right, honestly. What variable do I need to set? Okay, so I gotta set 2 variables here because I made a note here, actually. There's 2 types of dialog boxes I want to implement. I want to implement the full screen, Fate Stay Night, like big description text box things, and also the bottom of the screen Dial Town Doki Doki Literature Club kind of thing, which has a little note for whoever's playing it, right? Those are the 2 text box types. Does the draw event come before or after the step event? Draw happens, then step event. Okay. Speaking of visual novels and games, that's right. Okay, so draw event does happen before step event. I can't move those. Okay. In that case, I do need to execute these bits of code first. So we're gonna have a window, text? No. Yeah. Wind type. That's a dialog. Window type 0 is equal to and 1 is equal to I guess I'll default to 0. Since that'll be easier. Okay, so now wind type. There you go. It doesn't matter, it's not being put out anyway. And I guess in that case, depending on what the wind type value is, so if I do like if wind type is equal to 0, then I can set 2 variables here, which are like okay, so then we gotta set, let's say box X, box Y, text X, text Y. Nice. Although, I guess it does, because it's probably gonna... I haven't tried it, but I guess it probably adds a bunch of dead ends that you just need to work your way through to get the actual ending, right? I probably should add in a box with box height. Yeesh. Well, good luck with that one. What box width be? It'd be like, let's say 700 and 700. These are just test values to basically make sure it doesn't break. Well, good luck. Thumbs up. I really would like to try Minus Prime, but it's just like, all the time and effort going into doing the levels P rank seems like just, it's so much. I mean, I guess I could probably do it if I, like, jack up auto-aim and all the accessibility options up to max and just blast through each level. But then that kind of defeats the point. Although I guess just getting like a finished save file also kind of defeats the point, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's time and investment I don't feel like doing right now. Especially not at this exact moment where I'm trying to distract myself from the fact that I have to implement this entire dialogue system. Okay, so I think what I should do is this, and then else if win type 1. Okay, so we do this, and then this just has an override for all this information. Oops. Ah, nice. Should I do this as an array? Is there any reason to do it as an array? Not really. What I could add also is, let's see, dialogue, next line variable, add override variables for oh, hey, minor trader. All right, so yeesh. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, hi, minor trader. So, let me explain. This is a little, it's a little goofy. So let me actually, where are the rooms? Rooms, there we go. So currently, and you can download this version of the game, in fact, if you want. Why isn't it capturing? Whoop.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Thanks, Enrique. Thanks. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the 13 months. Greatly appreciated. Also, it's September, which means that your subs are half off or something. I actually don't know how that works. I think there's some nonsense about Prime subs too, but I don't know how that thing works. 25%? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Wait, I thought it used to be 50%. I'm pretty sure it used to be 50%. They must have done that because they were losing money on something, or they just wanted to make more money, you know, either way works. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the sub. How are you doing, Sven? Oh, okay. Anyway, so back to Minor Trader's question. Where is it? Not that one. Is it this one? Yes. There we go. So, you can download this from itch.io currently, but this is BlockBall. It is a Pong clone. I also have working AI implemented right now, so you can play it alone, or if you go back to the main menu here and you turn off the player to AI thing, which does not work. I should have turned it off. I may have set that to be default on. I'm gonna have to fix that. That should be turning off. Also, don't mind the AI kind of doing that. This particular AI is kind of dumb. There eventually will be more of them. Eventually there will be more AI that's smarter, but this particular one is not the brightest bulb in the Christmas tree, as it were. I think I actually got quite lucky with this one, because I feel like I could have gotten much harder ones. Anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out why that AI thing is not turning off. But yeah, that's the version of the game you can currently download. I guess if you download the older version, you can get it where you can play it with other people, because the AI is defaulting to on currently. Right now, though, I'm working on adding a visual novel version to it. So you'll be able to play Pong the visual novel, or BlockBall the visual novel, not Pong. I'm not allowed to use Pong, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice. This kind of programming, or like actual for real programming with like C and stuff? Wow, congrats. I would not have been able to do that. It probably would take me several hours. It took me like, I don't even remember how long it took me to beat V2 second time. Anyway, yeah, congrats. You done it. You finished Ultra Kill for now. Alright, oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, keep at it, I suppose. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to the settings. Why isn't this... Actually, no, it'd probably be under game or control. Ah, very nice. Java is... I don't really remember much of Java, honestly. I know a little bit of Python, but not a whole lot. It's mostly like... Any of the stuff I know from Python is basically just like basic scripting stuff. Java, I just straight up do not remember anything about. I know it's supposed to be object-oriented, so it's better for learning how to do game development stuff in that sense. But I don't really remember much of it. And then, of course, C++ and C# are the things everyone uses, but again, I literally know nothing about those. I looked at C++ at one point and went, that looks fancy, and then just left it, and that was it. I really should get back into it because I need to start learning how to use it to interact with a bunch of like libraries and programs I need to use in future for stuff I want to work on, but that's in the future. That'll be dealt with later. Okay, I think it might be in settings. I think it might be in the settings stuff. Global setting array. Is it in the setting right script? Global AI on, yeah, okay. I think I might just not have it in the game card here. Okay, that is control. That's player input. Okay, I3 is that. Oh, of course. Of course. It's because the control object isn't being reset. You're getting up there. Right, so it's the reason why is because the control object is not being reset whenever... Or rather, the control object isn't being deleted and then recreated whenever it does that, because if I do that, then it would require everybody to do this thing. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna make the AI profile regardless. The AI profile is always gonna work. And let's convert this into part of the step event. There. So now, let's see if I go to room inits, move that down. Okay, so now theoretically, first find keys. Yeah, AI's turned on. Okay, that's fine. Now we go to the main menu, setting, AI off, save and exit. Shouldn't be doing that. On step, the AI profile should have been created on create event, of course. So why isn't it doing it now? Is global AI not updating? I wonder. So if I launch it now, it should be set to AI 0. Yeah, okay, so it's working. Get over there. Okay, now the AI is on. It doesn't turn off, though. So, AI will turn on, but it won't turn off. Why is it not turning off, then? Oh, duh, of course. Dude, duh. It's because I only have a thing for this. I only have a case where it actually turns on, not where it turns off. Duh. Okay. Should I do a switch case? Probably. Oh, right. Wrong one. Let's do this. Oh, damn, that was quick. Congratulations. That was very quick. There we go. AI is currently on. Setting AI off. AI is off. AI is on. Hey, got it. I did it. I done did it. Alright, that problem has been solved. That's a complete non sequitur that didn't need to be taken care of, but hey, it's there now. Cool. Right. So back to what I was actually working on. Which I just completely got distracted by that, which, thanks, Minor Trader, by the way, for pointing that out, for getting me to go back and try the thing out, because I didn't realize that was going to be an issue. And, had I left that longer, it probably would have caused more issues down the line. So, I actually appreciate it. Even if it was totally intentional, thank you. Okay. So... Ooh, close. Wait, I thought you needed 310, didn't you? Or is 3... Oh, is under 3 whatever? 334 P rank, and above that it's S? Ah, okay. Okay, so... Okay, so add event. Mouse. Left pressed. Actually, I don't want that. So you actually only have 2 minutes. That's actually kind of mean. Draw sprite for window, draw text, include click to advanced. Okay, so for right now, I've got... Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we got window type is equal to that. So step, in this case, it would be like, when type is equal to diag. I mean, yeah, but you could just freeze the timer during the cutscene. Be like diag 0, 0 or whatever, and that's determine get window type for line of dialogue. How was it? Okay. Also, I'll be right back. Okay, what's the format I'm gonna save this dialogue in anyway? So let's call it the diag array. diag 0 will be like, let's say this is, should I do like, yeah, okay, let's say it's like scene, you'd be like, how many scenes would I have? Actually, this isn't even necessarily storing... This isn't even necessarily storing, like, basic... This doesn't necessarily have to store just the dialogue, actually. Because this can actually store... This can store the scene. This can store... Okay. Scene, I think, is a good one. So 0, let's say that is window type. Then make it 1. Yeah, because each of these is the scene. Well... Hold on. What's the basic information? Scene is the most basic one. That is literally everything that's going on. That is the location, that is the actors, that is the lines, that is the window types, that's everything. So if I do like... So what's the first... Okay, what would I use here? It would be like... Okay, so how about let's have it this part will be the dialogue. This will be like the specific line, let's say. And then everything after that point will be data referencing that specific line. So like this one, for example, this one has to be its own subarray. If I put the dialogue text in there, it has to be its own subarray to account for like changes in text. Okay, so let's call it dialogue line. So text. So it'd be like would it be that? Hold on. This would be the text array. And then one would be like buongiorno. Like, that's basically how that one would work. So then we go... One would be actor name. And similar to this, that would be like Fred. And this one would be like Hong Fred. For the French one. Okay, so... Yeah, I think that's correct. And this would be like window type zero equals what did I say it was gonna be? Zero's Fate Stay Night. Well, stuck here. Up. Make this one be like yeah, I think this is the good way to store it. It's going to be a lot of information to stuff into one thing, but I think it'll work. The basic idea is this will allow me to add anything I want in a way that I can expand it out any way I want. That said, I don't know how I'm going to enter this stuff in easily. I suppose some of this could be entered as array, as DS grids. Like, just having everything in an array would make entry incredibly awkward. But if I do it in an Excel sheet, it would be much easier because then I could access, well, I don't know. Like, the easy way to do this would just be have an array, and then when you get up to this point, it would just be like specific line 1, and then it would have the text. Like, if I cut out any translation things, it would just be text entry for number 1, then number 2 would be the actor name, number 2 here would be the window type, then location data. That would probably be its own stuff. There's gotta be an easier way to put these in. I have to set it up somehow to function as a... There has to be a way to set it up to function as like a... as a DS grid, so I can import it using Excel, and I can just slap all the dialogue I want into Excel, and it'll do it. Like, let me look up an Excel right here. If I open up Excel, for example, where's it gonna open? Is it gonna open? Which window? Okay, it opens up on that one. Good. Okay, so if I do this, it would be like, scene, and then it would be like text, or it would be like actor, text, maybe like scene 1, line 1, actor, Fred, text, hello. But then each of those sub things would have to be their own sub grids, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's one of those issues where, like, the easy thing is also the hard thing. The easy way to do it would just be to have every language piece implement by itself. So if you wanted to, say, have the game in English, you would load up the game, you would select English, and the entire game would reload into English, pulling from the English data grid. If you wanted to do it in Spanish, you would load up the entire game, and the entire game would load up again using the Spanish data array. It's not hard to implement, but it does mean that you need to have everything equal across every single line of dialogue. Like, every single line of dialogue needs to be equivalent and the same and all set across multiple languages, which is a nightmare to get working logistically. The other way to do it is the way I'm trying to do it, where every single line of dialogue is basically attached at the back end of this whole thing. You load up the scene and you go, okay, this is the person talking, this is the scene they're in, this is what they're doing. All that information gets put up first, and then at the very end you go, okay, which language is it in? And you select one of the language bits and just slap it in there. That's the one that makes more sense to me on multiple levels, but the problem is actually storing that information in a good, reasonable manner that I can both input easily and pull out easily. I suppose what I could do, actually, as a thought, actually, that does make more sense now that I think about it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do instead. Instead of all that shit, we're going to do a hybrid here. So, each one of these will be, okay, so actor name array. Okay, so for the scene, for the specific line, if you want to get the text, it'll be from a grid instead. And it'll be like, instead of doing this, okay, so it'll pull from 0. Like, this has to be the same because that's the stuff that's actually, like, getting the various bits of information consolidated. So this one would be... What is the context? I think it's like this. Like... 1... 1 or something like that. Is hello, and then this one... 1, 2... Or actually, it'd be 2, 1, wouldn't it? Or maybe it's... that's over and down, right? So 0... This would be 1... Yeah, like that. Of course, I have to access the specific grid in that case, which... God, how do I do that again? It'd be grid index. Text grid index. So that would be diag grid. Or it'd be like grid diag. I'm just calling it diag even though it's dialogue. It's whatever. And this actually means that I wouldn't use it for specific scenes, probably. Well, I mean, I could. I could actually assign, like, specific lines if I really wanted to, but the better option would probably be just to have, like... If I really wanted to, I could have specific grids set up. These would just be Excel files, effectively, that I'd write up and then just input later on. But these things would effectively be... I would effectively be able to have multiple Excel files for each scene and just have them all loaded in there and just go like, okay, scene 1 is this Excel file. Scene 1 is like this Excel file here, so I can go in, I can edit those parts of that scene. and then that'll move the grid into there. And I can load in like grid 1 would be scene 2 because it counts up from 0. Take the grid from that. These lines probably would not change throughout any given thing. Now, the actor name array would actually be like... would actually be different, because this one I could theoretically just have, like... a single array that just happens to deal with everything. I feel like this is still getting too complicated. Do I need to go this deep in? I might not need this many layers of abstraction for this. Also, this is completely a side thing I'm doing, but I feel like this is an important one to figure out while I can. I think I'm trying to load too much information into this array. Well, that's not quite right. I have to load this much information into the array, but I think I'm going about it in the wrong way. Or I'm making an assumption about how much data I can actually reasonably load into it. Because the grid's only supporting 2 dimensions. The grid only actually supports 3 dimensions worth, or 2 dimensions worth of data. 3 dimensions, given that I can select a grid based on that. Ah. You know what? I'm just going to leave this for the time being. This will go on another day when I have, 1, more information, and 2, when I've thought about it more about how to actually store this data. That will come at a later time. Okay. So, first off, run back to this. So, first off, XY will actually be... this is actually better. I can just do... Well... should I... Yeah, I probably should do this. There we go. Okay, so now this will be like box X, box Y, scale X, width, box height. Alright, let's just see what that looked like real quick. Just why not? I don't even see it? Oh, because I didn't put the object in the room. Duh. Of course. There, caption. Woo! I think the text was too big. So we're gonna make this larger. I set window type to be 0, so the box is that, which means it's gonna be, what's the size of the room? 1200, 500? Let's call it 900 by 900. I don't see it. Okay, what if I change it to sprite ball or something? Too big. It's too big. Oh, that was the scale. Duh, right. How should I scale this thing up? Why is everything elongated? Oh, I should probably check, right, draw sprite transformed. Wait, I already got that. Set draw alpha. Alpha is 1. Let's set this one to like 0.5. Yeah, look at that text. Okay. Set draw alpha to 1, and then set color. That's fine. Okay, now, again, the question is, how do I deal with this? Scale X, scale Y. How do I calculate the scale? Because that's just a straight multiplier, right? Yeah, it's just a straight multiplier. So I want to ideally get this thing to be this size, and then if I change the window type, it will be like down here. That's the goal. So how do I do that? How do I set the scale for that is the better question. It's not box width, it would be box like X scale. Y scale. Okay, so let's say set this to like X scale. Let's make that. How do I calculate this out even? Yeah, it is just straight that. So what would I want to do? The best way, I think, would be to actually get... Let's go, arm... width. Room width. Okay, and then I've got bar box with no. Yeah, actually. So what I want to do is I want to have, for the type 0 window, let's have it be most of the screen. So it's going to be like room width. It's going to be room width minus 200, let's say. Now, box width, on the other case, this one can still be the same, actually. Maybe make it a little wider. And the height is going to be... I don't know, let's make the height... This one can be a... No. Let's make it like, room height divided by 4. Let's make it, no, 5. Let's make it 20% of the screen. Just the bottom 20%. Bottom fit. Okay, so now box X scale 0 and 1. So that sets up the value. So var let's go var box 0 now I think I can just okay. So the scale now is going to be no, it's not going to be relative on this one. This one's going to be a hard number because it's a value, not a relative number. So the X scale is going to be per width, and this would be box width divided by spur width, and this one here is going to be box height divided by spur high. There. That's box X scale 0, box X scale. Okay, so this let's see what it looks like. Object index 2 name obj UI game. What? Unable to find an instance for object index 2 named obj UI game at object create line 12 var spread width spread ball and spread width. Huh? What? I have I'm measuring a sprite value. What? Oh. Okay, so I guess I do this slightly differently. That should do it, I think. Now, why is it? Oh, I know why. Because I haven't set the sprite. Oh, I know why. It's because this is set to be in the middle because that makes sense for the ball. The ball sprite has to be in the middle because why would I put it in the side? The middle is the important part when dealing with that thing. That's why. Alright, well, let's make a new one here. So, create sprite from images. No. Sprite ball. We're going to duplicate this. Sprite. Box. All it is this just gonna have its center in the top left. All it's gonna do. It's the exact same thing. And now it's too big. No, that's because I put my box too low, I think. Yeah, this should be like 0, 0, like that. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. The problem is not the room width, it's the view width. I mean, yeah, specifically it is the room width in this room. Because the room width is 1200 by 500, which is not the right size. Disable the viewpoint for now. Viewport. There we go. See, look at that. It's in the right spot, sort of, now. Okay, okay, so let's put this at 100, 100. And why is the box so low? Like, why is it not big enough? It should be like 50% more and a lot more down. That one's kind of correct. But it's still too thin. It's still too thin, that's the problem. It should be wider. Why is it so thin? that's the wrong type, right? That's better. So these didn't need to be scaled up. Yeah, see, look at that. Got a full screen text thingy. Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much. Oh boy, that's too much. Is this gonna change the font properly? Kinda. Not really, though. Try that. Y scale. A little bit more reasonable, still large. Let's try that. That's actually decent. That's a good size for that specific font. Let's go with large Arial for this. Yeah, I'd go maybe even like 5 for this. Yeah, hey, look, that's pretty decent, I think. I don't know, the font size thing is going to be a little awkward to do. Let's say this is 100, and then this one is, room height times 4 fifths. What? Oh, God, right, okay. That'll put it underneath. It doesn't. What the fuck? Okay, so stepping through it. Window type is 1. That is correct. I is 100, so I times 12.8 times 100, blah, blah. Returns 66.66667 as my location. Y gets returned as 720. Room height is 1080, but it returns 720. Okay, I think I know the problem. The problem is it's running off room height, which are set variables over here, instead of going on window height, which is probably what I should be going with. So if I do that, for example, that should put me in the middle, which is definitely not right. The current window width and height is 1280 by 720. They're drawing it. Why is it drawing it at 720 in a 1920 room? Oh, God. So weird. I think what it's doing is... I bet if I change this... I just fucking bet. If I change all of this... So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change this one to, okay, so that's currently what's happening in the step event, right? So according to the draw event, it's going to draw the box here, in like the middle-ish. I bet... I just bet. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. So it would appear okay. The problem, I think, is that okay, I didn't really get this before. Drawing to the GUI is different from drawing to the regular stuff. So if I have a draw event, I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't need that. If I have a draw event, none of this needs to be made relative. None of this needs to be made relative. And in fact, I have to treat all of this using absolute values from this here. So all this stuff needs to be drawn. This would be... Now that... There you go. Oh, that's right. This is actually 50, isn't it? Because I made it slightly thinner. There you go. That's how it works. So that's how the scaling works. So anything that's drawn on a regular layer, not on GUI. Okay. The GUI, the GUI, scales with the window size. No, that's not right. The GUI does not scale with the window size. GUI remains constant on its own. If I make the window larger or make the window smaller, the GUI will remain the same every time, which is why I have to use the relative functions for scaling it, because if I draw something on the GUI, it has to be changed around to draw in those ways. But if I draw it in a regular draw step, it scales with the room size. Okay. So, full surface setup, pre-draw event, black buffer, application surface clear. Run into application surface, then view 0, viewport setup, clear draw, draw, the draw ends. Repeat for all views. Then the GUI layer is drawn after the regular draw events. The normal draw event falls into 3 subtypes: the draw begin, the standard draw, and the draw end. In general, you only need to use the standard draw event. You should be aware that all instances in a room will have this event triggered each step of the game, so this event will always be called as long as the instance has the visible flag set to true. It's important to understand that even if you have defined nothing for the sub-event in the object properties, if the object has a sprite, it will still have a draw event because it has to draw the sprite. The default draw, custom draw. Telling GameMaker, I want to control what you draw for instances of this object. And it completely overrides the default drawing, which means that, for example, you can have an object with a sprite assigned and then set the draw event to draw text, and the text will be drawn on screen, but the sprite will not be drawn as you have not told GameMaker to draw it along with the text. Okay, draw event, have a draw beginning and end step. These act exactly as the standard draw event. They'll draw whatever you put in them, but they do not default draw anything if they have not been explicitly added to an object, and they always run before and after the standard draw event. So when the game is running, you will always have the draw begin event for all instances, and then the draw event for all instances. Finally, the draw end event for all instances. In this way, you can draw things or set draw properties in the draw begin step in one instance, and be sure that all instances with a standard draw event or draw end event will use these properties or draw over what the first instance is drawn. Basically, it's a surefire way to guarantee that certain things are drawn at certain times, much like the begin step and end step events do. few things to note and to sprite your drawing or shader or 3D buffer. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Draw event. Draw GUI. Specifically designed for drawing GUI elements that are not affected by the view camera scale or rotation. Have an instance draw all your elements for your HUD or user interface without having to base all the positioning of the elements on the instance position within the room or the position of the current camera view. Important you understand that draw coordinates do not change even when the camera views are active, and 0, 0 is always top left-hand corner of either the application surface or the display, and the default width and height are 1-to-1 with the application surface. Depth ordering is still maintained between different instances on different layers. If you have aspect ratio, yeah, okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Understood. 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 Okay. Right. That actually would probably help a lot of things that I was having trouble with before. Okay, so text X and text Y are going to be... Let's go, box X plus 50. That's not right. Why isn't it right? Let's do box. Oh, duh. That's why. It might need to be less than 50, but you'll get the idea. Yeah, look at that. All right. So box X plus, let's say 10. Not 100. 10. My scale divided by 5. It needs a little bit more than that. How about 20? I think 10 is a good size, though. 25. Could also use a little bit more size on that. $30. There. That's doable. All right. Now, gotta calculate out the width of this thing. So, how does my text wrap thing work again? It's width. Text width is equal to how do I get the current sprite width? Sprite get width? No. Sprite get X offset, Y offset. No. Oh. It's just sprite width, I guess. Yeah, sprite width. What's image X scale? No, that's the actual scaling of it. It's not scale. I want width. Okay, so I guess let's get... I don't want window, actually. I want... room width and room height. So room width minus, let's say room width minus 60. So that gives me 30 on each side. Okay. Yeah, let's add some text here. Actually, this should be in the step event, because that's not going to be useful here. Okay, so take that one out. So text input. Let's get some lorem ipsum in here. This might be a bit much, but it's fine. Probably. Let's go! Oh, I have a little bit of extra room there. Okay, room width minus... No, that doesn't make sense. Well, hey, it works. I got lorem ipsum out the ass. I bet I know why. It's not. So it's not a relative number. So why isn't it? But hey, look at that. It works. It works. I just don't know why room width is not working right. That's the weird part to me. See how this one looks. Wow, okay. Alright, so let's increase the size of this a wee bit. Make that 50. Make that 50. Text. Scale it down to like divide by 8 maybe. It's much larger. Oh! Hey, hold on a second, let me check this out. something to do with the scaling? It is the scaling. The text scaling is doing it. That's why. Honestly, I think 1 is a better fit for this. Okay, so minus 70. How's that look? Is that far enough into the box? No. Okay, room X. Room width minus... There we go. Math. Perfect. Try doing just 1 for this. Okay, so room width is need a little bit over. That height is fine, but it needs to just be a little scooch over, like 70 or 80. Perfect. So yeah, it's just slightly over there. Actually, this should be, instead of that, it should be box X plus 30 box X plus 10, or blocks Y plus 10. There we go. Now this, oh right, it's because of the scale. Wait, no, it's not because of the scaling. Why isn't it? Is the other one still good? Did I get the other one correct? Yeah, that one's fine. You know, I could actually swap it just by clicking. Come to think of it. It's because this box isn't actually centered, isn't it? That's why, because I didn't modify it. It should be 100. There's supposed to be a larger box. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That can be moved down slightly, like 15 maybe. Just a little scooch. Little teeny scooch down. Look at that. Got some lorem ipsum up in here. Alright, and then just for funsies, I can do mouse, left press, variable. Is that the right BTWN value minimum maximum? Right, forgot how that worked for a minute there. On click. There you go. So now, watch this. Ready? It should be doing it. Okay. Okay, so if mouse pressed, mouse button left. If is equal to 1. I want to make that. Okay. There we go. It's lagging a little bit because there's a lot of text. But hey, we got it. Now, why wasn't it... Oh. Duh, of course. I forgot, it evaluates in order. So it was actually going 0 sets to 1. Oh, that means it re-evaluates back to 0. Aha. There we go. Very, very nice. That was just to test things, really. Speaking of testing things, let me get a smaller lorem ipsum in here. Little easier to deal with. much easier to deal with. I'm just gonna... There. Little less laggy now, hopefully. And hey, look at that. Much less laggy. Same amount of text being displayed. Haha. My phone told me I needed to update my time zone information for some reason, so I'm just gonna do that now. But hey, look at that! I got dialogue! I got text boxes! Woohoo! Yahoo! Yahoo! Wee! Wahoo! Yeah! Okay. This entire thing can go away. That was just for funsies to see if I could get it working. But hey, got it set up. That took too much headache, but at least now I know how this whole thing works a little bit better. That is the real treasure I got out of this. The real treasure I got was learning this. That was 2.5 hours by itself, although most of that was me messing around with other things that I was fixing at the same time. Okay, you know what? Let's move on. No, I can't do that yet. God, next time is actually... I actually have to start doing the dialogue shit now. I actually have to start working on that. Okay, well, the important part is I've got dialogue window. The sprite has been drawn. Text is being drawn. The click to advance thing actually technically needs to go with the next bit, which is the hard one. How would I even do that? It would be something like, it would have to be something, I guess what I could do is I could like draw at the bottom right corner of the text box instead. Just straight up put it there. So bottom right corner of the text box is, it'd be like text W and then... Okay, let's make a new value here. I'm just going to call it BR. Bottom right corner is equal to... Let's set it equal to 0 for the moment. I don't know how to draw things like slowly drawing though. I don't know how do I do that? Typewriter dialogue. There's a tutorial here actually. That's convenient. Alright, you got the string wrap function. About CBD gummies phone. Why it's off the hook about that shit. New script asset for that. Script to see the video structure. Wow, this is literally what I should have done. Oh god. The entirety of my last stream is right here as a document I could have just taken. This is literally exactly. Oh my god! I gotta look things up because this is actually what I needed. I could have just copied this entire thing and been done. Oh, whatever. I learned how to do it myself. This is literally everything I need. Okay, so what do I do here? So basically, it's gonna take the string that I want. Bottom right corner, I'm gonna set it to be. For this window type, it would be. It basically would be text width, and then the bottom of the box is gonna be room height minus 2 times text y. Might as well. If it works, it works. Alright, so then we draw. Actually, code, probably. That is the sprite number 1, right? No, that's rotation. Frame is the second number. That's the alpha. Color box by 0 subimage. Okay. So I'll just set a like a brief timer here, and this is just gonna be sprite timer. So if sprite timer does not equal 0, see, that's 60 frames, so that'll be more than a second. So let's make it 30. Okay, and then this is okay, and this is actually the other one for state. There. Okay. So then that's going to draw... this draws where? X position and Y position are... text underscore W. And... BR corn. And just scale that at 1. And 1. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh, wrong sprite. Alright, that's sprite. Advanced text indicator. And it's not doing anything. I guess 100? Should be doing this. How do I animate? Hey, there it goes. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Look at that. Look at that. It's working. Look at that. We got a sprite. So why didn't Delt work with that? Like, it should be running at 30 or 60, so why isn't it... It should just be popping out... It should just be popping out 60 or 30. So why isn't it? Oh. Wait, what? Huh. So this is setting it to a wrong number, basically. There we go. Oh, wait. I think I know what was happening. I think what happened is, like, this was possibly setting it to, like, a not exact number, which was causing it to skip 0. Because I didn't have I had a check of just, if it's not equal to 0, then it subtracts 1, which includes numbers below 0. So if it was like 1.5, it would have gone to 0.5, then negative 0.5, and just kept going. So that's why. There you go, now it works. Hey, how about that? Okay, now for this bit. Okay, with that done, draw our dialogue text. If var length strength length blah 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 text current. If character current is less than length, character current plus equal character speed. Use var string copy text on current. Draw text. Huh. Okay, I think I know how to do this. I think I know how to do this. I think I know how to do this. So... Alright, so we have this whole thing. I think I got an idea here. So, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna basically do the exact same thing I just did for that other bit here. Okay, so we're gonna put in call it string draw. The string draw is going to be an empty string at all time, well, at the very start. And it's going to output it slowly over time. And what we're going to do is we're going to have right here hold on. Okay. I almost killed myself just now, but it's fine. Okay, so... let's go with, how many words per second? Let's go with 4 letters per second. Okay, so if, hold on. Okay. So text timer is equal to delt what would it be? I guess it would be 60 times that, targeting 60 frames per second. Or actually, it would just be what am I doing? 60 divided by text speed. And what's the output again? It's going to be string draw. All right, there we go. That just gets rid of that bit in case it's necessary. All right, and then we're going to get string copy, string. How does string copy work? Index, numbered from 1. Okay, so it'd be to that one. Okay, let's try it out. See how it goes. Ready? Ha! Wow, that's slow. Okay, oof. How many letters per second instead? How about 10? Okay, that's way too slow. How about 20? That's better. How about 30? That looks pretty good, honestly. I think it could go. I think I could crank up a little faster, honestly. How about 50? Yeah, that looks pretty decent. That looks pretty decent. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. All right, now last bit here. So, if he is keyboard check? Which one do I want? Keyboard check is pressed. Okay, keyboard check pressed. And the key is V key space. Okay, string draw is equal to input. Oh, I should make another variable right now, just called line end 0. Okay, now Okay. If line end equals 0, which means it's not line end. All right. Yeah, nice. If line end equals 1. All right, so I'm just going to have another if right here. This whole thing only draws if the line has ended. So watch. No arrow, arrow. All right. So then, if keyboard check pressed, VK space. Equals 0. And let's go with, what it should be doing here is, input increments up. But I don't have that, so I'll just very simply have string draw resets to 0. Which should just reset the entire thing. So let's take a look, shall we? It's working. It's working! It's gonna take a minute before it clears the line though, so. Lum tempor libero, qui justo tempus, ac solutionadinum, diam accusum, donac eaculus nulla et nuc, bibendum semper, sed risus leo, fue fugiat, et porta si emet, efficitor non tortor, vestibulum ac susceptis torpis, ut melissuata telus. Okay, ready? 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 Er justo, present sed purus, et upsum luxina vecicula velvenantas urna. Okay, I think it's one more line, right? Yep, perfect! It worked perfectly! Ah, yeah! I'm happy about that. So, actually, what I could do right now if I wanted to. So why not? Let's see here. Do I have Lorem Ipsum open? Nope. Okay. Give me more Lorem Ipsum. Give me more of that garbage shit. How many lines are there? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. It's line 2. Line 3. Four. On 5. Okay, and I'm going to just make another variable here, which is going to be increment. I'm just going to name it that. Starts at 0. Whoop, no, God, no, God, ugh. Zero and 4. Okay, so is there anything else I need to do here? No. Okay, so now string draw to input increment. Okay. Let's see if that worked. Why did that happen? Oh, whoops. Wait, yeah, no, that's correct. Oh, that's why. Aha. Okay. Anything else to do with that? Let's see if that worked first. It's fucking working, baby! I can even add a 1 dot there just to make it easier to parse out. Like that. Yeah, baby. Okay, now if mouse pressed, if okay, let's try something here. I want to see something, right? I'm just gonna make it so the room width on this one make it plus, no, let's make this, just for funsies, let's make this... Let's do this. See what happens when the text starts changing side mid-lorem ipsum. Oh, I forgot I had that alarm in there. Okay, so it's actually keeping it. It's maintaining. Interesting. It's maintaining it across it, which is interesting. Now, the odd part is, why isn't it showing up here? That's probably because the bottom right corner isn't set up properly for this one. Strange. Why isn't it showing up? It should be showing up. It should be like right here, but I don't see it. Huh. Who's calling me on my cell phone? Well, that was almost certainly a scam call. Alright, so let's set this to that size, and I am going to... I'm going to run this in debug mode. And let's pause it there. Okay, Windows type is 1. Bottom right corner is room height minus 2 times text Y, 874. Right. Right. So would cancel. It would be slightly different in that case. A Comcast number from Illinois was calling me. And they left a message. The phone is dead. Telephone had a good run. It's dead now. Let me think though. How do I do this? 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 What's the best way to calculate this number out? It would be room height minus, like, this would be room height minus 10. I think. Whoops. Look at that. There it is. It's a little low. Room height minus 50. A little bit more. 80? The problem is, like, this doesn't have a bottom. I was doing this mirroring the top of the box, not the bottom. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I've done it. I've made it. I did it. All that's left is to actually implement the text. Alright, save that. Source control it up. Give it some changes. Let's see. Obj master VN. What did I do again? Fixed AI. Fixed AI always being on. Created. Is that everything? I think so. Alright, that's all been gitted up. So hey, I got things. It's working. I could even dump this object into here. On the instance layer, which is the correct place to put it. Look at that. It works. Actually, I should probably... Let's try loading this up into... Just before I do anything else, let's try loading this up into the VN room. Just to make sure it works in a larger room, too. Yeah, look at that. I'm not sure why this has a break right here. That's strange, but, you I'll just work with it, I guess. That one's actually very strange. I'm not sure why that is happening. And why it's only that one at that. Like, the rest of these seem to be doing fine. It's just that one is not working out. Etiam nec erat justo. It was working in the other one. Yeah, etiam nec erat justo. That one works fine. Oh, you know why? You know why? That's why. Because the room isn't the right size. Oops. That was bizarre. Oh, it's because the viewport's also the wrong size. Duh. There, that should do it now. Okay, that's weird. Why did it do that? Again, the only one it did that with. Why did it do that? I don't know why the new line would have chosen to do that. It's very strange. And why only specifically that one? The other ones are shorter and longer, so why that line specifically? It's something in the... something in the text wrap. It would have been related to the width. I wonder. I really shouldn't have that in there, period. I just want to have this in here for a second because I want to test this. Not on this one. I need to test it on the other one. No, it's not that. I don't know why it's doing this. Right here. Right there is the problem. Huh. I have no idea what could be causing that. And it's only that one, which is the weirdest part. Oh, here, I'll do this. Whoops. Let's do this. It's only the first one. Look, this one has the line cut off at Modus Turpus. This one doesn't. Why? Why is the first one the problem? I also wonder if maybe it's an issue specifically with the fast completion. So let's see, it goes to Vehicular Vel. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. It is a problem with the completion itself. Why is... So the problem is here. I wonder if I put it for this, will that solve the problem? No, it doesn't. So regardless of this window type, that is the problem. Is text W, which is room width minus 2 times text X. Next W is 50 plus 30. Oh wait, it's room width minus 2 times 80. And this one over here is room width minus 2 times 80. That's the same. So it's got to be something with the room width that's causing the issue. Not that. What is the difference? Why is it doing that? It's probably gonna... Yeah, it does that, figured. So that's not useful to see on the screen there, so let's do this. Weird. It's... For some reason, it's seeing vehicular vel as the end of the line when it isn't. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like a scaling issue. That can't be right. Text scale is set to 1. It shouldn't be doing that. I wonder. I think I know what the problem is. I fucking bet. That was the problem. So the issue was the game was using a different font. It was probably using Arial, the regular Arial, the basic Arial. And it was using that to determine the breakpoints. That was totally it. Yeah. Yeah, that was totally it. It was using that to determine the breakpoints before anything else loaded. Then it implemented my font, which is the 24-point Arial font. And then it ran the text wrap again. But because the text wrap doesn't have by default, because I added it in, but I took it away because I didn't think it would be useful. I didn't want it in there. It would... Because originally the text wrap on the smaller font ended here, that text break, that line break was still present. Because it doesn't delete line breaks. Line breaks just reset the line, which removes any need to, do that. So when I swapped over to the new text font, which sized it up, the new line break was detected here, and it added that, which... Oh, God, that's so... Okay. Okay. Mystery solved. Mystery solved. We got him. Okay. Source control, commit changes, gonna add a new one to this. Stage all those. Fixed issue where game was adding line breaks before accounting for larger font sizes. There we go. That takes care of that. So hey, we got it dealt with. We got a fully functioning VN dialog box system activated. Takes care of that. So next is the hard part. You'd think this would be the easy part, but it's not. It's the hard part because I need to figure out how I'm going to store all this information. Like, here's the worst part. Here's the worst part. The easiest way to store this information would be by making an entirely new program specifically to create this information in a format that this can read. That would be the easiest way to deal with this. I could probably do that in 1 or 2 streams. Just make an entirely new program. All it does is create these like 5 or 6 level arrays that has all the information I need about any given scene, and then throw it into here, and it reads that data off of that information and pulls it all in and runs that and creates stuff from that array. That is what might be easier. Oh, that legitimately might be the easiest way to deal with it. Which is stupid. That's stupid. But here we are. All right, I'm done for that for today. I gotta go eat lunch, and I've got other work I need to take care of as well. That said... Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, so I gotta go eat lunch. I gotta go take care of some other work. I'll be back with this again next week. Tomorrow's more Pathfinder. I'm also gonna upload a new version of the game, I think. Like, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna change it around so the main menu's back underneath the initialization room, so I can just upload a new version that has the fixed AI problem. Because the rest of this will be hidden. Like, none of this will be affecting anything, but I just need to get that out there real quick. So, I'll deal with that next time. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Do good work. And see you next time. Oh, and before I forget, again, you're listening to StreamBeats, the lo-fi playlist, which I actually really enjoy listening to. I like all of them, except for the EDM. The EDM's like a little bit too energy for what I'm trying to feel when I'm working on this. It's a little too hyper. Anyway, yeah, that's StreamBeats, lo-fi playlist. Go check it out. It's got good music, and it's all free, which is the most important part. And available for use on your streams, which is why I'm doing it, because I can't use most other things.